Welcome to 5-4, Sum and Difference Identities for Sine and Cosine. We will go ahead and do example 2, starting with A. Sine of theta plus pi over 4 is sine of A plus B, or our sine sandwich. So the pattern will be sine, cosine, cosine, sine. The angle order stays the same, and the sign will stay the same since it's the sine of A plus B. Since we do not know theta, sine theta and cosine theta are unknown. But pi over 4 is a special angle, which is the same as 45 degrees, and so our sine and cosine will be rad 2 over 2. So we can plug in cosine of pi over 4 is rad 2 over 2, and sine of pi over 4 is also rad 2 over 2. Now there are multiple ways to write the final answer. Normally we put our coefficient in front of our expressions, so we go rad 2 over 2 sine theta plus rad 2 over 2 cosine theta. This would be an acceptable answer. However, another is to write them as common denominators. Since they both have a denominator of 2, we could write this as rad 2 sine theta plus rad 2 cosine theta. We could also factor rad 2 from the denominator. So all three of these are really acceptable forms of the final answer. B, tangent of 30 degrees minus A. Now we are ready to use the tangent of A minus B formula. In the numerator, we get tangent of 30 degrees minus tangent of A over 1 plus tangent 30 tangent A. Notice the top, the sign will be the same as the original sign, but the bottom is always opposite. So now off to the side, we're going to find the tangent of 30 degrees. Again, for tangents, I like the triangles. The reference angle is 30 degrees, and so the tangent will be 1 over rad 3, rationalizing that we get rad 3 over 3. Now we replace tangent of 30 degrees with rad 3 over 3 in both the numerator and the denominator. Notice we have fractions within fractions, so we need to multiply the numerator and the denominator by the least common denominator of 3. Make sure the 3 distributes to both terms on top, and the 3 will distribute to both terms on the bottom. Notice this here is all one term. So when the 3 distributes to this first term, the 3's cancel, and we're only left with rad 3. Then the 3 distributes to the second term. The 3 distributes to the 1, but also when it distributes to this term here, the 3's cancel. So we're left with 3 plus rad 3 tangent A. Our final answer is rad 3 minus 3 tan A all over 3 plus rad 3 tangent A. Because of the tangent A in the denominator, it is acceptable to leave a radical in the denominator. C, cosine of 180 degrees minus theta. This would be a great time to pause the video and try this on your own, as really this is review from 5-3. So we're ready for the cosine of A minus B formula. We get cosine 180 degrees cosine theta plus sine 180 degrees sine theta. We are able to find values for cosine and sine of 180 degrees, but not cosine theta or sine theta. 180 degrees is a quadrantal, so we'll go ahead and just write that as -1, 0. So our cosine is -1 and the sine is 0. -1 times cosine is negative cosine theta, but 0 times sine is 0. So our final answer is just negative cosine theta. This concludes example 2 from 5.4. I hope you enjoyed the video. See you next time.